Hello everyone, my name is Bernard Abigail, and I'm here to entertain you guys. I'm here to talk to you guys, and I hope you all will listen to me and have fun. Yeah, and I hope you all are good wherever you are. Good, because I'm good by the grace of God. I'm okay. So today I'll be telling you guys a story. Yes, a story. I hope you guys listen to it with your inner ear so that you're going to understand and know what it's all about. Yes, it's not just a story for fun, but I want you guys to learn from it also and participate in it. If you have a comment, you drop your comments, anything you want to know or ask, you're free. After the story, you're free. I'll be there to answer you guys. Now, as I said, my name is Bernard Abigail. Don't forget Bernard Abigail, your girl. My story, the title of my story is called It Pays to Be Patient. Yes, it pays to be patient. And when we talk about being it pays to be patient, yes, it really do pays. Like when you're patient, it's not just being patient. In that word patient, there are different characteristics. Yes, in that word patient, you have different things involved. You won't just be patient and you'll be a bad person. No. If you're patient, you need to be steadfast, you need to be wise, you need to be good, you need to be kind, you need to be open-minded, you need to be prayerful, loving, caring. So that you being patient, that thing you're waiting for, that is making you being patient, you will get it. But by the time you said you're patient and you're the worst person ever, please, master, that your patience is not worth it. It's useless. Just stop deceiving yourself. Like for instance now, you want to fast. You're fasting and you're busy thinking about food like, God, I'm breaking by 12, let's 12 our time 12. You need to free your mind, fast and pray. So as I'm about to say this story, it pays to be patient. I hope you guys enjoy it, listen to it. You're free to share it to your friends, your family. Just listen attentively. Now, there is this village. This village is a village full of wealth and riches. Full of wealth and riches. And this wealth and riches is meant for people that are wise. People that are wise, patient, and steadfast. All those characteristics I called when explaining the word patient, those wealth are meant for it. They are hidden wealth that are meant for people with the attributes of the word patient. Now, the name of this village is called Umuife. Yeah, the children of something. Umuife. Yeah, the children of something. It's called Umuife. Now, in that village, there are different people, they speak different dialects, people with different categories of wealth. There is this family I want to talk about. This family are large, cause let me say the man of the house is average, like is wealthy a little bit. Yeah, is okay, at least what it needs he can afford it. So he has two wives. He has two wives, and unfortunately, one of the wife died along the line. So the one that died has two children, and the other one, which is alive, has 3 children. Now, the one that is alive is cool, she's nice, she's always taking care of them, all the whole house. She's what you need as a mother. Still, yes, you still think of your mom, no problem. But if you have someone like her, it will fill in that space, that vacuum, it will fill it in. She was okay in every area. The children and the other wife, the late wife children, they were always going to the stream to fetch water. They were always cooking, fetching firewood. They go to church. Like every Thursday night, they pray as a family. Because that Thursday, it's a free day. Nobody goes to work. Nobody goes to their working place. Yes, nobody goes there. So they use that Thursday to commit their life themselves to God Almighty. That was how this family continued living in harmony and in peace. So it got to a time, the head of the house, which is Mr. Ukpabi, because the family name is Ukpabi. So the head of the house, which is Mr. Ukpabi, decided to go on a journey. Now, the journey was that he was going to another land to sell some of his goods, then come back, which he does every season, harvest, whereby they harvest fruits, their plants, because in this life, whatever you sow, you shall reap. So they harvest all what they sowed. So when it gets to the time for them to sell, Mr. Okpabi does what? Goes to another town entirely to sell his harvest. And you know what's special about him whenever he's going? His family are always very happy. Like very happy when he's leaving. You know, in this country, Nigeria, whenever your dad is leaving home or your parents are leaving home, you'll be very, very happy. Why? Because you have the time, the space, the mind to do whatsoever you like, right? Yes. But these people, they are happy for a reason. You know what? They're happy because whenever dad is going, dad will ask, children, what do you want me to get for you when I'm coming back? They always ask for things that are worth, that has worth, things that are very special and unique. That's what they ask for, things they know if they see it, if they show it to people, people will be like, wow, I wish to have this thing. So they ask for things that are not in their kingdom entirely. They ask for things that are not in their kingdom. So that was how it got to this day. The dad asked that, what do you want me to bring for you guys? They all said different things. And the daughter of the late woman said she needed a bead. The king of that kingdom the dad is going to, the kind of bead the king of that kingdom wears. So all the children were happy that the dad will be traveling to another town. So he asked them, children, what do you want me to get for you? And each of them said what they want. But it got to the daughter of the late wife. She said she needed the kind of bead the king of that kingdom is going to wear. And dad was like, why? He said, dad, please, that's what I want. You know what the Bible said, you should ask and it shall be given unto you, right? Good. So she asked, and dad said, okay, my daughter, no problem. And they all did farewell, dad, bye, God bless you. They prayed for him, they hugged, because before he was going to come back, it would be like for weeks, days. It takes time. Yes, it takes time because whenever he's going, he uses his time. He check out places after sales. He goes to different towns so that next sales he will actually know where he's heading to. So after a particular sales, Mr. Okpabi goes out on a tour to see different places so that he can know your head,
No, just the continue.
so that he can know where is heading to next for the next harvest. Yes, so it takes time before he comes back. That's what we call hard work. You know, planning yourself ahead is very. You see, this story I'm telling you guys really need to learn a lot from it. Like, you need to learn a lot from it, so you need to pay attention. Be calm, be calm, be calming down. See, this life, don't rush. So Mr. Okpabi takes his time to search everywhere, to go to different towns so that he could know their culture, their nature, what they want, what they do, so that his next harvest he could know where to head to. So that was how he went there. Days he sold his harvest the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day. He then decided to go get what the king wears, the type of the bead the king wears. So he decided to go to the palace and greet so that he could take an eye look of the type of bead. Because that was a mission. The village you don't stay. How would you know the type of bead the king wear? You know, children are just a God give. But sometimes if you're just thinking of their stress, eh? How would one child just say I need this thing? Something you've not seen, you don't even know about. You start looking for it. But it's a blessing, it's part of parenthood. So Mr. Okpabi then decided to go down to the palace, and when he got there, he greeted the king, the guards. Fortunately for him, they were having a meeting, so he waited outside the palace. So when it was done, they called him in, and the king was like, "Who are you?" He greeted and was like, "My name is Mr. Okpabi from Umuife Kingdom." And I said, "What do I owe this?" He said, "My lord, my king, may you live forever. My lord, I came here to sell my harvest as I do usual. I go to different town villages to sell my harvest. What I sow, I reap. So I came to sell it. And anytime I go out, like anytime I decide to sell my harvest, my children always ask for things. It's what I started actually. I love it, making my children happy. So whenever I'm going, I ask them, children, what do you want me to bring for you when coming back from my journey? And they each tell me what they want, and I make sure when coming back I get it from them. So by this time around, my daughter, which is my Ada, said she need the type of bead the king of the village I'm heading to wears. The king was like, why? What? And he's even lucky cause some king are horrible. By the time you say that kind of thing, they say, how dare her? How dare her? That them and those their tick voice. They say how dare her, how dare her, how dare her on top of beat. So the king was calm, and the prince that was sitting down close to the father was like, the type of beat my father wear. Who is this girl? Who is this? So the king was like, why would your daughter want the type of bead I wear? Do you want to collect my word? The man said, no, I just want to see the picture of the type of, because me myself, I'm totally confused. Like confused why my daughter will want the type of bead the king of this village. Yes, king she has not seen where she has not been before. So I don't know why, but I have to fulfill my promise. The king said, okay, no problem. So the prince now said, who is your daughter? Where are you from? If I may ask again. And I said, Prince, as I said, I'm from Umuife Kingdom. We're the family of Ukpabi. I actually sell goods, my harvest, and I come down to different villages of my choice to sell it. And whenever I'm going back, I do what? I give to my children what they asked when I was coming down to those villages. So the king said, how old is your daughter? And he said it and told the prince. The prince said, your daughter must be wise and well cultured for her to ask for such a thing. And it was like, yes, the mom trained. We are so rest in peace. The mom really trained her well, both of them. And I really do miss her. And the king was like, oh, so you married and your wife is dead? He said, yes, I'm married to two. And the king was so heartbroken. It was hard because he also lost his wife. So you could feel the pain of losing someone you love. So the king decided that give him he would give him his own bed than going to make the type of bed, because he saw the love the father had for the children. For the man to have the mind of coming down to the palace just because the kid said, I want the kind of bed the king wear. How many parents nowadays will even have time for stress? Because the one they're even thinking in their head alone is too much. Like, it's too much. So the king then said, I would give you my bed. But you know what? I'm sure you guys will be wondering, why would this girl want this kind of bed that a king wears? So the father was like, no, no, my king, don't worry, my king, please. No, my king. No, please, sir, please, I'll do it, sir. The king was like, no, don't worry. I will do what? Give you my bed. So he then said, thank you, sir, thank you, my king, may you live long. And the prince was like, I would really, really love to see your daughter. I would really love to see your daughter. And the dad, Mr. Okpabi, said, oh, sir, no problem, but the issue is that you can't go to our kingdom for now. Yes, yes, no problem, but I'll pass on my message to my daughter. I'll pass on my message to her and tell her that the prince of the kingdom I went to want to share. So the prince said no problem, that I would be expecting them soon. And the prince gave Mr. Okpabi one. So the prince gave Mr. Okpabi one of the bead in his hand and said he should please give this bead to that daughter of his that asked for the kind of bead their king wears. And the father was like, oh, prince, please. This is too much. I'm a stranger. He said, no, sir, you're not. I just don't know why. I think I'm going to like the attributes of your daughter. And the father said, thank you, my prince. Thank you, my king. And they each gave the man what they wanted to give to him. And the man headed back home. When the man got as usual, you see your dad, hey daddy, daddy yo yo yo, you hug your dad, you greet him, dad welcome, how was your journey? Then the wife said, daddy, honey, go and take your bath, honey, come, let me give you food to eat. So after eating, he then brought out the gift. And after giving the gift, he got to the Ada, the daughter, and gave her the necklace. And it was like, wow, like what the fuck, wow. You know, the bead was magnificent. Like the bead was like a gold. The way they carved it, it was like hair. Like it's a necklace, but it was made of gold and it was carved like head like a round ball, and at the center was a hat. So it was so unique, like so unique. So when he gave it to the daughter was like, daddy, what is this? Is this the bit of the kingdom you went? Dad was like, yes. Is that not what you asked? I said, yes. So you don't know what you asked for? He said, no, daddy, I don't know. I just saw it in the dream. I just saw the bit in the dream, and someone just said I should tell you to bring it for me. So that's why I said you should bring that kind of bit. I know it will be very, very special. So that's why I said, Daddy, bring it for me. Dad now said, seriously. So because of a dream, you told me to find it. So that's no problem. So he now brought the handpicked the prince gave to him. And everybody like, Jesus, daddy, what's this now? And I said, it's for Ada. The prince gave it to me to give to Ada. The man then narrated all the story of how it all happened in the palace. And everybody started giving a funny, funny reaction like that, like that. So when he gave it to her, the girl was so happy, was so happy that she has something that belongs to a king and a prince, not just something made of gold. Hey, God's favor will locate everyone watching this video. That was the day favor started happening, like blessing started coming into that family. The man, the father, Mr. Akpabi, that day, people that has been owing him money started paying him each of his money. Then one day, the wife now called him and said, Daddy, my lord, my king, I want to talk to you. Then the man has said, what is it, my love, my wife? And the woman said, Daddy, have you noticed something? I said, what? And I said, first, I want to ask you something. I said, what do you want to ask me? He said, Daddy, that kingdom you went to, how wealthy are they? The man said, hey, my wife, that kingdom, they are very, very, very wealthy. They are very, very, very wealthy. The wealth in that kingdom can buy our kingdom 100 times. That kingdom is like heaven. I said, if you see the palace of that kingdom, you will be licking it. You will be swimming inside of it. My wife, I didn't even feel like coming back. If you see the king and the prince, hey, it was like they are angels. And the wife was like, ha! Nine, what did you just say? So you mean They are very wealthy like that, and you do not allow the prince to come down here with you. Hey, Unayi, 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 Unayi is not good now. Unayi, come and change our story. Unayi. And the man was like, you this woman, your money love is too much. Your love for money, your money love is just too much. I don't understand you. Calm down. Calm down. I told the prince I was going to bring her. Just don't worry. I was like, okay, Unayi, I've heard you. If you say so, no problem. So one day, the woman now called her own daughter and was telling the daughter what the father said. Then the daughter was like, Mama, are you sure that if Ada married that man, are you sure that Ada will remember us? Mama, we've been doing this girl good since her mother left. At least she just switch and like I should go for her. She tell Papa to take me instead of her. Since the prince does not know who the daughter Ada is. Yeah? You should just go. So at least we'll be able to transform the family. Yeah? Mama, what do you think? She said a lot of things, and the mother started having a bad memory. You know, when memory don't corrupt, everything in that system will be corrupted. Her brain, her eyes, her mind, her nose, her ear, her teeth, everything was corrupted. She started thinking with greed. She started thinking with greed. She then said, my daughter, that's true. Since the prince does not know who the other is, you should go instead of her. She doesn't have a mother. I've been the one taking care of her. So why would she go instead of you? You've been doing good to her. We've all been good to her. So I think you should go. So he said, okay, they'll talk to the father. After some while, the wife called the father. I was like, I have something to discuss with you. And I said, you this woman, you always have something to discuss with me. What is it this time around? What? Ogini, what is it? And the woman said, I would suggest that instead of Ada going to see the prince, since the prince does not know who she is, I've not seen her, let our own daughter go now. You know, my daughter, she's okay, and Ada does not have a mother, and you know, we've been doing good to Ada. Let my own daughter go instead of Ada, so that everything can be. You know how greedy people used to talk. Their does not used to finish. You will know that all these people are planning evil. There is no need for Google and camera, microscope to show you. You see their heart from sitting down there. And the Unai say, "Oh, you have started. You have started, you this woman. What has come over you? When did you become selfish?" So I was like, why are you like this? When did you become greedy? That's not possible. I'm not going to do that. It's a luck. And he was like, Unai, no now. No, it's not like that. Please, Unai. And man said, don't you ever call me for this again. No, I'm out of it. And if you try that, I'll send you back to your mother's house. Because that's the mindset of an evil person you're trying to exhibit in my house. And it will never happen. It won't come to pass. You all are one. So the love you people have been sharing, do what? Continue with it. So the man left. And the woman was angry. She was furious. And That was how she started hating Ada and the other sister. So all the time she will keep on telling Ada and the sister to do all the work. There's no more sharing, she doesn't associate with them. And I was worried. They're like, what happened? All of a sudden, Mama stopped talking to me. She stopped showing me love. What have I done? She cried with her sister. She said, what have we done wrong? She's noticed since Papa came back, everything has changed. But it didn't stop the woman from being evil. She kept on maltreating Ada and the sister. The children, she told the children never to associate themselves with that good for nothing ridicule. Now tell me, who is greedy? Because I don't understand some people. They run away from truth. They are very good at it. They run away from truth. Now, Ada then knelt down on her knees and prayed to God that God should please revive everything back to normal. And she slept. She and her sister slept. They woke up the next day. They continued like that. But I know one good thing. Since she had that chain and the hand bead, she never lacks. She's always finding favor from the east, west, north, and south. Now, when others then noticed it, that there's something about this chain and bead. This bead the king gave to this girl, there's something about it. They then decided to take it from her. Because she had a good heart, she then gave it to them. When she gave it to them, they were wearing it, and there was nothing different. There was no change. They were like, is this girl a witch? How come? We've not even experienced any good thing before. And the mother was like, it's true. What's happening? In fact, since we wore this thing, people have been looking at us with one bad eye. I don't understand. They said, we will not give her. Even though it does not work, we will not give her. So, even after taking the bead from her, she was still moving forward. She was always being that good girl. She was always doing her work properly. Greeting, praying, going to where she was asked to go to. She even forgot about the necklace and the handbead, because at least she wore it for some time and she did have that pure love. So she sees them as her family. So there was nothing wrong in giving out the bead, whether made of gold or not. Not in this time, in this Nigeria. Even common 350 chain, if you want to wear it and collect it from your sibling, you will beg with one shawarma of 1,000 naira, chain of 350. So she gave it just for peace to reign, but still yet, spirit of greed. I pray spirit of greed will never enter our family. Spirit of greed will not still allow them to frustrate this guy and her sister. Like, the man will keep on talking and telling them that what you people are doing, you think you're making this girl life miserable, but you don't know you're pushing her faster to her destiny, her glory. They said, now you leave it. We are training her. You're not doing her anything bad. We were not doing her anything good with her voice. And man said, you people should not just injure her or do her bad. If not, I will drive you and your children out. They started giving her a little bit of space, and they were beefing her continuously. So it got to a time the man, that was Mr. Okpabi, decided that he wants to take her to see the prince. The girl was very happy. That night, the mother, that was the stepmother, came to her and said, if you dare go, you won't like yourself. You won't live long. He said, mother, what about? He said, if you call me mother again, I will break your head. I'm Kamakuagishi. I'm not your mother. Stop calling me mother. Your mother is in the grave. I've told you. Don't go to anywhere. If not, I'll deal with you. Mother, why do you hate me now? I said, don't come here. And she slapped her with a very thunderous, loud, big hand of us. And the girl said, this is not fair. This is not fair. I've not done anything wrong. God knows. And she cried to her room. She was up all night crying, praying to God. The next morning, she then went to the papa and said, good morning, daddy. And they greeted her. That was the night. Fine. I said, you look so pale. Your eye is all swollen. What's wrong? He said, dad, nothing. I just came to tell you I don't want to go. He said, what? Why? What happened? Who threatened me? He said, daddy, no. I don't just want to go. He said, that something is wrong. Yesterday you were very happy. All of a sudden today you decided not to go. And look at your eyes all swollen. There is something wrong. You have to tell me. You just have to tell me. And he said, daddy, no, I don't want to go again. Daddy, nothing. I don't just want to go. And I said, no problem. I know what to do. That was how she left. Then Mr. Okwabi sat down and was thinking, what could be wrong? What could happen? What could... He was so confused. Like, what's wrong with this girl? He then said, God, please help me. God, please help me. And he prayed. Prayer is the first thing whenever you're having issues in life. It's very, very important. Learn how to pray when things are going wrong in life. When things are not good in your life, learn how to pray. Learn how to commit things to God. Without prayer, without God, anything you're doing, you're just walking in darkness. You think you're in light. So that was how Mr. Okpapi kept quiet, and she saw that the wife was back to herself, being close to that girl. And it was like, madam, why are you happy? Why all of a sudden you changed? You've come back to yourself. And the woman was like, nah, you will not understand. You will not understand. Just leave it like that now. And the man said, I should leave it. Okay, I will leave it. But God in heaven will not leave it. So he said, Naya, are we quarreling? This one you are like this, so problem. He said, you are asking Naya, are we quarreling? Don't worry, no problem. I'm coming back for you. Then he left. Mama said, that's your problem. Like get angry, like don't get angry. That look like I care. I don't care. Have your own business. To find my own missionaries can accomplish is going nowhere in this house. If our daughter does not get married, nobody will get see wahala. All those traditions, seriously, I don't know if it was written in the Bible. When God bring your man, you collect. And if your own is not yet available, pray to God. Maybe God is packaging it very well for you, don't know. So greediness does not pay. It doesn't pay at all. When you're patient and wait fervently, yes, the way God will just do it for you, the way God will use blessing and embarrass your life, you will forget those years, those time you were suffering, those time you were crying, those time you were being insulted, those time you covered your face in shame and agony. You would forget it. So you just need to be very, very patient, 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 patient. So that was how she left, and she went to Ada and said, if you ever tell Nine that I was the one that told you to not go, I would make this life a real hell for you. Anywhere you go, I'm there. Your front, your back, your middle, your center. In your dream, I'll be there. Better respect yourself, Ada. You better respect yourself and keep your mouth shut. I said, no problem, I've fed you. Since that's how you want it. But you know one thing people don't know in this life, when God is ready to bless you and turn your life around, even though you are inside the cage, that blessing will come and meet you there. That's one thing about life. It will come down to that place and meet you. So far you're calling on him, that place you are, with an open mind, a good heart, with patience and diligence. My brother, forget it. When God is ready to break all those shackles, shame, and embarrass you with blessing, even the devil will come during your ceremony. He will be the one to wear pepper them agbada, slap them red, kick them blue, mock them purple. That time you will know that Jesus is Lord. So as I was saying, the girl was busy with her ass choice and she decided to go down to the stream and fetch water as usual. When she got there, she saw a man. The man was in pain. He was in pain. He was like, sir, 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 sir. No, I said, why are you doing sir? Do you want to help me? He said, yes, I want to help, but I don't know what's wrong with you. He said you should ask what's wrong with you, not sir, sir. And he said, I hit my leg. I mistakenly hit my leg. So the lady was like, sorry sir. And she decided to massage it. When she massaged it, he felt so relieved. I was like, who are you? And I said, the daughter of Mr. Okpabi from the He said, Okpabi, I've heard of that name before. Someone told me about a man called Mr. Okpabi. I've heard. He said, well, there is no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. She didn't know it was. Oh, she didn't know it was Prince. She didn't love it. It's like
What?
So after that day, whenever she goes to the stream, she's always saying that man, she just fetch her water, she just go. Like that. One day she got home and she saw her sister dressed up and going out, putting on the bead and the bead. So she was like, wonder where she's going to. She didn't even, she didn't mind at all. Just, just left her. So her sister went like that, went out. I came back and she went to meet her mom. Was like, right, mommy, I go there. Eh, they chose everybody. Apart from her, they didn't choose her. What the beat is this? Doesn't like this beat. That this beat is bad luck. This, that is. I was like, how is that possible? But there's something about this beat. He said, you go and throw away the beat. It's useless. I for them to give her the beat to throw it away. So they threw the beat away. So one day she went to play, which is Ada. When she got to the tree where she and her friends to play, they did hide and seek. So they played it for some time like that. She then decided to head home before um, mother-in-law start looking for her. Now we go. She then met a man that comes to their way to her date. The man now said, that he doesn't understand this her stepmother. The anytime he comes to her debt, he won't pay her. That he's not interested in this again. They now carry the debt and give it to her. And she can't throw the debt by herself. I really go to. So when she got there, she was not like, this debt can is still okay. That why would mother-in-law just throw away this debt can just like that with the debt? That is unlike her throwing away debt can. Debt can is still new. So she then decided to throw debt out. When she was then saw her bead and the neck bead, the neck and the hand bead. So I said, mother threw it away. She then wore it. She wore it back. Getting home, she then saw the prince of the kingdom and the people were like, how are you? I'm fine and this and they all greeted. Yeah, you're a nice girl, I've been seeing you around and I think you're a very good person. And the girl said, my prince, thank you. Mm, it's my money that trained me. You know this, so they be holding their friend and be dragging their friend and do like this. And he said, can I know your place? He said, what is on my place? Just be following me and walking with me. I said, no, why would you do that? It's not good. I will take you in my ah. I said, okay. Mm. Yeah, why are you like that? Don't be scared. I said, okay, sir. Then she went, then she got home. And horned and the one said, I need to do this, need to do this. And she told her, I said, you, where did you go to? I've been looking for you. This that daddy shouting on the guy and the prince came out and said, my prince, welcome, welcome to my house. Hey, you came for my daughter. I came to marry my daughter. The prince said, what? I just saw her and I liked her on the road and I talked to her and I said, let me bring her back home. She said, prince, I should have not liked I should have left. You see, it's my daughter that pain like my daughter she resemble. My daughter is very, very hardworking mother. See my daughter. She's always dressing decent. She's nice. The next thing is for the woman daughter to come outside that naked. I said, Mom, that useless, useless, unuseful man, yeah, that old man selling this thing. And she came out and she was like, who is this insulting an old man? I said, no, no like that, my prince. That I said, if I tell you what that old man did that is making my daughter to insult, I said, that does not give her the right to insult an old man. I said, well, I didn't come for her. I came for her. Well, my dear, take this money. And the prince gave her 250,000 naira. Said, don't worry, whenever you need me, call me, okay? And the girl was very happy. I said, thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. You don't have to do this. So he said, don't worry. At least, as a friend. And the prince left. And when the prince said, oh, so you have the mind to follow the prince. You have the mind, Abi. I said, no, I'll just. I said, we asked, where did you get that chain and everything? Who told you? Who told you to take it? Ma, why do you throw it away now? You collected it from me and I saw the dirty man. Oh. The dirty man saw me. I was like, he doesn't want to be throwing anything away for us. That you don't need to pay him. And he threw the can on me. And I said, this can is still okay. And I shouldn't throw it away. That you just throw it this. And as I was throwing it away, and I saw it and I picked it back. And that was when I was coming back. I saw it. He said, so you're a witch. Because my daughter has been using this thing. It's all she has is bad luck. No problem. No problem. You will see in this house. This house, you will run away. That's what she said. Mother, I did not do anything. He said, I said you should not call me mother. I'm not your mother. You this or that. Stop calling me mother. So she then left. When she got inside, she now sat down. She said, this girl, she doesn't understand this girl. That bit, what was about that bit? But the daughter went, and it's not working for her. Said, okay, no problem. She knows what to do. Is it not in this life? There is always a way. A way, there is always is. So she then went to her man and she then told the man everything. The man said they just have to switch their destiny. So she now said, switch destiny. That she think it's better, it's okay. It's better, it's okay. That was how the native man switched their destiny. When she switched their destiny, the prince of that land then came and was looking for her. She was asking people about Mr. Okpa, the family of Mr. Okpa, the family of Mr. Okpa. Then got to the house. When we got to the house, we saw the family and saw the daughter and the nephew said, that he came for his daughter. Said his daughter, then points to the other man. The father then said, oh, this is who you said you wanted. This is who you said, no, don't worry, I don't want. Not knowing that if the prince had married that Ada with a good heart would have changed the prince in some ways. You can't switch someone's destiny to yours. It's not meant for yours. There are some things the person has to do. The glory and the good things coming to that person's way. God brought that type of good things to the person so that the person will be able to maintain it. That person has a special character that makes God bring that particular blessing. So if God brings a blessing to someone, it's for a reason. Not that God cannot bless you like that. But there must be something you don't have that the person have that make God to bring that blessing.
You want to slap me? Is it your portion? No. Is it your portion? Slap me first.
I don't finish. Oh.
Hello, you're welcome to our channel. Briefly want to show you how we edit our movies and our videos and upload it on YouTube. Here are some of the clips that we use. Go to sequence.
So, well,
So this is how we edit our movies and place it on YouTube. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe on this channel. Thank you.